left, the whole issue of left, first it's coming, we don't have left and right before we are in work. What it means, we are in the arena of work. In the arena of work, it's the condition of it is that Bina, which is the higher, extended itself to us. We feel it as the, let's say, awakening of the point in the heart. This is how it translates in us. But without Bina, meaning without her multiple facets of um, of her qualities or her character, we are not able to discern left and right. So actually, the being able to differentiate between left and right is only when we are inside the work and inside the arena of the bestowal and influence of Bina. Okay, we can call it Torah, we can call it Rabbah, whatever. This is different names to the same thing. So now, then what is being exposed is the will to receive to oneself. The action of the will to receive is pulling and drawing the light into oneself. Now, because of the law of creation, if I pull the light into myself, it is sort of, it's meeting the law, which suggests that the will to receive to oneself is not a vessel for the light. So it actually ascends. It walks away from me, but it doesn't walk away and leaving me something to be able to actually dress or deposit. It leaves me with a bigger want. So now that I know it, I cannot not pull the light to oneself. This is called valor or gvura in Hebrew. I pull it, but I have the intention how to use it. I'm going in advance. I'm saying, yes, I'm going to pull it to myself, but I'm going to use it as the media of actually transferring my need to the creator. So instead of pulling, I'm going to use this power in order to transmit my need or my want. Okay, so this is where, when I'm saying that I understand what the light exposed in me, it becomes a joy because I can use it as a transmission of need to the higher. Okay, now, so it means that the left is going through a transition of opposite vectors of operation. Instead of pulling, it becomes ascending. It's almost the birthplace of I would say, or sacrifice or prayer. Yeah. Now the right undergoes the same sort of turning upside down its nature as well, because then the nature of the right is actually to come as close as possible to be swollen by the light. And now it needs to actually be able to be in the presence of light, but its action need to be bestowal to the lower. So it cannot actually benefit from the light to itself. It has to do with a stimuli or a devotion to the will of the Creator to bestow its goodness to the last existing being in this world. And so it needs to actually be similar with its action, no, not with its place. Okay. So now the third point, or the third, let's say, column, it's actually a place where I feel the left and the transformation, and actually I put the right, meaning the perception of the light and its intention as my head, and this is what creates a new reality or a new sight or a new perception. So we do gain a new perception, but this perception is there. It gives us light. Then it gives us a stage from which we can proceed to the next left and right. So it's a junction of meeting point and then separating itself into the next till it creates some sort of a DNA spiral of something being created. Yeah. And it's a double spiral, as you know. Yeah. So this is how it sort of, we can give it some sort of an imagery of how actually the third column forms itself. It's a place and not a place. It's a moment and a place, and then it separates. So this is the work. Okay. Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Mm.